What is he doing?
Still there.
Dude, come on.
Still there. Clear right.
An
Come on,
absolute
Toby. Don't
knobhead.
panic.
Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. So we are at Monza today in the VRS Sprint, and yeah, this race has just been a nightmare for me all week. I'd go as far as saying it has been cursed for me, this particular combination. For whatever reason, I think this is our 5th attempt. It's just not been one that I've enjoyed this week. I love Monza and I love the GT3 cars, but for whatever reason, this just has not worked. As I say, 5 attempts. We've been taken out to the point where we couldn't finish. We've had incident points where we just meant that we were on the verge of being disqualified. It's not been an enjoyable experience, but I was determined, absolutely determined to do one race, and at least if I was going to do it, I was going to record it as well, just in case, to make it worth it. But thankfully, fifth time lucky, or I think it was fifth time lucky, we did get a race, and it was actually a decent race in the end, and it's a clean race, which is the most important thing for me. After the week we've had in terms of iRacing and safety rating, I just wanted to get through and have some nice races with no incident points. And we definitely needed that safety rating increase, and thankfully we had a clean race. A couple of off tracks, but I don't think you can get through Monza, especially with how strict the off tracks are, especially Lesmo. So to get 3, I'm really pleased with that. I'm not going to spoil the rest of the race, but there was some good racing, there was some good battling. Let's go to the grid and see how we got on. If you did enjoy the race, please do give the video a like. And if you could subscribe, then we are 14 away from that 100 mark. I don't think we've gained any this last week. The content might really reflect in that, your choice not to subscribe. But I will try harder, I promise. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Let's head over to the grid now and see how we got on.
We need to catch up to car number 03.
So what is not a good start, I've just noticed I am on... Oh no. I'm on the stock setup. Oh no, 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 no. This could be interesting. I don't think I've actually used a stock setup in this series, because I've always just had the Craig setup shop setup to use, and then one that a friend sent me as well. So I'm not sure I've actually used it. So it will be interesting to see how difficult it is to drive. Obviously it's a stock setup. It's not going to be ridiculously bad because everyone who doesn't have access to setups will be using it. But the brake bias is quite a bit different to what I'd normally run. So I think the setups I'm used to are about 55%, and this is 60. So
Go, go, go.
oh dear, 19th. I just hope behind us is okay going into the chicane. Please, please, please. Oh my word. He was not hanging around, was he? He wants to get right in there. Oh. And nearly took that guy out. So we're watch number 13. Give him a wide berth if we go near him.
Nice one, Toby. Good start.
Trouble with Monza when it's all bunched up like this is it's so easy to just go into the back of someone, or someone go into the back of you. So there's been two major problem areas for me this week on this circuit. Ascari, I've gone off twice there, and I think the chicane has been okay for the most part, but it's the second corner, or second chicane, sorry, that always gets me. Especially if you're in amongst traffic. Oh, what's this guy do? He's going to send it as well, like the other guy. Yeah, this shows no sign of spreading out at the moment. We're all very bunched up. And the gaps have stayed the same pretty much all that lap. So you can see the gap that was behind us, but because we're also bunched up, again, I'm having to brake so much earlier, which means any gap that there was behind us is just being eradicated straight away. So it's, oh my god, that was bad. Like, the Mercedes behind us nearly went straight to the back of us then. Right. .2, I can't see me fending this one off for too long once we get past Parabolica. If we make it to Parabolica without him overtaking, he might send it here. Don't know if he's backed off or he just went way too deep there, but got a bit of a gap back. Only 0.4 though. Right, well they're defending a bit, or battling a bit, I should say. Ooh. Nearly got an off track there.
Attard is leading the race.
Oh, we're 13th. How did that happen? That's 6 places that we've made up, and I don't remember where.
Okay, Toby, our refueling window will open after 12 minutes and closes after 32 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're really frustrating this Mercedes behind us. Got to be careful that he doesn't just get too frustrated and then just decide that he's going to go into the back of us. Oh!
There's an incident in Lesmo 2. It looks like for area.
Right, that's 2 freebies. I was going to say something then, but I'm not going to jinx myself. Yeah. Not yet. Far too early in the race. We're 5 minutes in.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Don't think I should downshift a second there. I think I'm alright in third. Right, so we've only got the BMW in front of us now, but we've still got the same gap behind us. Ooh. Made that difficult for myself. I've got a really bad habit, and I'm not sure if I should say it because I'll make you really aware of it now when you're watching this, but whenever I brake into a difficult corner like that, like a chicane or a really tight corner, I always like readjust myself afterwards. I've always noticed it. I don't know why I do it. I don't know if it's because the chair's uncomfortable. It's just something I've become really aware of now. So one thing I will say as well is I'm not going to be overly aggressive this race, and you're probably watching saying you never are, which might be a fair comment, but especially in this race, just because we have on 2 occasions of the 5, I think it's 5, I think, or this is our 5th. Ooh. Alright, BMW gone. Yeah, on 2 of the occasions we've ended up with pretty much the limit of incident points. I think 16 we had one time. Oh no.
Car right.
Yeah.
Hold your line.
Don't talk
Clear
while
right.
going into difficult corners or technical corners.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Push now. We need more speed. P12. Your lap time was a 152.53.
I wonder what happened to that BMW. I don't know if he just went with too much speed, but yeah, that was a weird crash. I don't know if he's got damage. He did go into the wall. Oh, he's behind us. Is that the same guy? Oh, I was having to watch my mirror and try and get through that corner then.
Toby, hold your
Thought he was going to send that down the inside.
Mistakes. They're faster than us into cover parabolica.
Yeah, I think he was planning on it. I think, thankfully, he thought better of it the last second. But yeah, Ascari is... I don't know why I find it so difficult. It's quite a... It's not... It shouldn't be as difficult as the first and second chicane on this track. But for whatever reason, I cannot just get it right.
Gap behind is now 0.39.
Or I should probably say I can't get it right consistently. BMW, man, he's making me nervous.
152.46. Car right.
Oh, dude, what are you doing, man?
Hold your line. Still there.
What is he doing?
Still there.
Dude, come on.
Still there. Clear right. Come on,
Absolute
Toby.
knobhead.
Don't panic. We'll get him back.
Like, what is he doing? I gave him the space because he obviously was that desperate to get through, and then he backs out. Like, if you're going to go for a send, at least have the balls to finish it through. Oh, great. Nothing like a little casual racism to ruin your iRacing lobby. What lap are we on? Or the time, 10 minutes, so just so I can beat that out. Oh man, he's really screwed us over that because now he's bunched up to the cars behind.
There's an incident in Ascari. Yellow flag, watch out.
Is that 2? It was. Interesting. Right, I think that BMW is going to cause a nice little accident for us. Or not for us, should I say. Oh.
On your right. Clear right.
Did not brake enough there.
Come on, don't let him get away.
He is, isn't he? He's going to do it. That BMW is going to cause something. very, very cautious there. Again, if this race hadn't been so bad for me in the other attempts that I've done, I would probably defend these a bit more, but I know just how much or how quickly a race can change on Monza. And we've already seen a couple of occasions where if we didn't back out or change our line, that we'd probably get taken out. So I've not exactly been proved wrong.
Keep your exit speeds up, stay smooth.
Jim. Jim doesn't listen to a word I say. Like, if he would have just listened to the fact that, you know, we're being a little careful, he'd understand that I'm not going to be racing too hard. But Jim will be Jim. Probably not even watching the race, to be fair. He's just got his feet up with a bottle of his favourite alcohol, and yeah, just throwing me random orders every now and then. As long as he gets a pit stop right, I don't care. Oh shit! Speaking of pit stops. I need to change my tyre. Damn. Right. That's 2 done. I'll do the other 2 the other lap. Pushing my legs. Oh, dude. He's very, very heavy on the brakes there. Right, apologies if that's still open, obviously, in the corner, but if I close it, I'll forget to do it again, so at least if it's there, I can see it and be reminded. But yeah, basically what I'm doing there is, by default, it will change your tyres. And you don't really want to change your tyres on... Oh.
On your right. Right side's clear.
Oh, you must have got to slow down, that's right. Thought he was going to try and...
Well done, Toby. Great move. Keep it up.
Thanks, Jim. Wasn't really a good move, the guy who messed up, but I'll take it. And he... Oh, there's our first.
We've been warned about track limits.
Right, let's do this. There we go. We're all done. But yeah, I watched Basic Ollie on YouTube do this race for the
half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
The 3-hour endurance, and it's just he was driving so consistently.
The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Just nearly every lap, you could pretty much like watch and think, have I just watched the same lap again? It was just, that's where I need to be, basically. Right, so we've got a bit of a gap. I think for the first time in this race, we're on the main straight. We've got over a second gap behind us.
Incident in Varianti del Rettifilo.
You drive like an asshole.
Right, so someone missed a chicane, and they must have got a hefty slowdown, but it looks like they've just cleared it before we got there. Either that or I was seeing things.
Fernandez is now in the lead.
Oh, I didn't want to get slowed down there. I tell you what, if I... Oh, and again, no, just enough. If I were to watch back all the races where I did get a lot of incident points, shunts aside, which obviously 4Xs add up quickly, but all the off-tracks I got, nearly all of them, I guarantee, will be on Lesmo. One of the 2 Lesmo corners. Right, gap is exactly the same behind us. we are just in this guy's draft. And he may just about be in ours.
On the guy in front. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Oh, would have lost some time there. Lost the guy's draft, that's for sure. Yeah, 3/10.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Bit too much throttle then. Going into the second part of the chicane. Oh, someone had an accident. That gap's massively shut up then. So either there's a shunt. No, it can't have been because the gap behind him's massive. So I think he just messed that up. Maybe went into the wall. Yeah, you can see me squirming about all over in that chair. I'm just so uncomfortable in that corner. And it's not through not practicing.
It's now 38 Celsius.
I've spent a lot of time just because of how wrong it's gone in previous attempts just to try and nail it down, but for whatever reason I just can't get that muscle memory for the braking into that corner. Well, me and this guy in front are definitely sort of around the same pace, because again, the gap is 1.3. Hopefully we get a bit of parabolic and we can stick with him this time. That's a bit better. Probably the other extreme this time, where we were too heavy on the brakes. Yeah, again, he's 2/10 again.
Incident in Varianti del Rettifilio. We think it might be Fernandez.
Oh dear, what's happened here?
Toby, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, look at that. We've lost... Oh, I thought we'd lost half a second then, but I think he's had a bad chicane like me. Thing is, I know I'm not slow. I mean, obviously the race pace, how fast, is only a 1:51, but... Oof. Yeah. I know I'm capable of a 1:48, and I've been doing that fairly regularly, so I know I can do a 1:48. Obviously, practice and race pace are completely different, but...
The gap in front is now
Oh.
0.4.
Catching the other guys in front now.
Alright, Toby, relax, focus, keep it smooth. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. You're halfway home. We estimate 8 minutes of fuel left.
Oh, that was a bit naughty. Don't want to be doing that again. Oh. Right, I really need to start having a good parabolicus. Come on. A little bit better, but still not great. Thankfully, the guy behind us isn't very good at it either, so we're not losing time to him there.
It was 152.19.
Oh, that was slow.
There's an incident in Varianti del Rettifilio. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. The gap behind is now 2.8 seconds.
That's a really shitty place to spin. He's going to be there a while waiting. Right, so we're in the top 10. Not bad, given where we started. do wonder where that BMW is at the start. Was it a BMW, the number 13?
There's an incident in. Let's move 2. Yellow flag.
Carlos, no eres una pieza de tu clase.
Oh. Don't know if he's got damage, but... Oh no, it's a lap car.
Perdona, que no te he oído. ¿Qué has dicho?
Que no eres muy listo.
I'm so slow in the corner, I couldn't stop. Pero se deja pasar esto, se deja.
Right, we're finally in this guy's draft properly this time. How many laps we got left?
The gap ahead is now 0.9.
Pero si no, vamos a ver.
So it says we've got just over 3 laps left. So I think we're pit, depending on how close we are to these guys still. I think I might pit next lap or the lap after. I'm not going to leave it right to the last second.
P9. That lap time was 151.64.
Oh, someone's not happy, are they?
O tú trazas por fuera. Yo voy por fuera, tú trazas por fuera. Es que sois más listos de verdad. Luego para hablar, nada, no calláis.
Well, any Spanish-speaking people on the watching the video, if you could translate that for me and put it in the comments, I'd love to know what he's ranting about. I assume it's Spanish with a name like that. Apologies if it isn't, and I've offended someone.
Estáis todo el puto día quejando. No sabéis correr la prueba.
Perfecto, veo que te va bien.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Pero si me han reventado el coche en la vuelta atrás. ¿Qué tal? Lo único que sabéis es hablar. Eso os da.
That Ferrari must be feeling the pressure a bit.
Pues sí, mirad el repetido.
Oh, interesting.
Luego mirad el repetido.
Okay, Toby. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Car left. Still there.
Sí, pero no vas a mirar nada. Por hablar, por hablar.
Hold your line.
Hay cambio.
Clear left.
Tiro, sí.
Good pass.
Right, so do one more lap, and then I will come in the... Oh, he's coming in now, okay. That's probably why he let us through then.
8th place. That lap was a 152.12. You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
Oh, it's Carlos behind us. Is that the same Carlos that's been ranting? Oh, we don't want an angry man, like, right up our backside. He's
15 minutes left.
likely to take us out if he's got some frustration. Oh, that could have been a slowdown then.
Left side.
Oh, if I didn't have to lift off then, we would have definitely got him.
Still there. Looks like P4 has binned it in. Ascargi's still there. He's still the clear left.
Oh, God, man. Right, yeah, I'm definitely coming in. Hopefully he doesn't as well. Because the reason it would be good to come in now is to get away from him.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.5. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Thanks, Jim. That is
100
the idea.
meters. The car behind's pitting. 50 meters.
Oh, right. So we've got less than 15 minutes to go. Only one incident point. I tell you one thing that I really need to learn to do as well is to use a clutch then rather than just pull away like that, because it's not much time.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
But it's enough that, you know, a tenth or two could be the difference between coming out in front of someone in the pit and not. So definitely need to learn to do it. Ooh. Oh, right, we're back in behind that Mercedes then. The one who pitted before us the lap previous, I think. So we know he's quick. Or as quick as us. Oh, dear. Come on, Toby. I really need to sort that out because it costs me so much time.
The leader, Attard, is pitting. Des is now in the lead.
I do love Monza. I really do. But this week, I've just not enjoyed it at all because it's been so bad in terms of results. Results and our iRating and safety rating. So we've lost. Oh, got away with that one. So we've lost about 200 iRating, and I think in total about 0.6 on our safety rating. So it's not been a good week at all. Too early on the throttle there.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Oh.
P10.
Oh, no. Oh, it's him. Oh, that's not who I wanted to be in front of. I really need to drive well for these next few laps and try and build a bit of a gap because I do not want the pressure of having him behind me and having to keep an eye on him. Oh, and that's not how to do it. Toby.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Jimmy, you need to shut up if you don't want me to have a go. Well, I was saying we need a good lap, and that is not a good start to our little challenge there because, yeah, that was your 0.6 now.
Okay, Toby, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Unless he has a really bad Ascari, he's going to be right in our draft for these next couple of corners. Yeah, 0.8. I'm almost, and I hate doing it, but I'm almost tempted just to let him pass because
The gap behind is now 0.6.
I'm going to be worried about him the whole race otherwise.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it to left side.
Right, I was totally expecting to send that then. Well, I don't know why I said thanks.
Still there.
Sorry, mate, I was expecting you to go up the inside there.
Come on, mate. Defend your position.
We do make life to make... Ugh, I can't even talk. And I can't hear what you're saying back to us, but yeah, we do like to make life difficult for ourselves. Thing is, I know we've got the pace to catch him because we did before. But so I also know he's very heavy on the braking, which is probably what we should take a leaf out of his book, to be honest. Because we're clearly not braking enough. It's amazing how much you can cut that curb, to be honest. Or cut that corner, should I say. Right. I do want this race to finish now, because I'm just nervous that it's going to all go wrong. This has gone far too well for compared to the other ones.
Gaining on this car, the gap is 0.6. He's pretty slow into very anti-Del Rettifilio.
I know, Jim. I know. But we're pretty slow into here, so cancel each other out. I think I need to turn a bit earlier then. I'm always worried about cutting it too much, but I turn in far too late. He's very slow there. We can definitely get him there. That's where we caught him before. He brakes quite heavily for the second Lesmo corner.
Okay, Toby, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Oh. Don't think he gets slow down for that, but I'll definitely have gotten off track. Just over 5 minutes. But for once, I can actually notice a big difference between the setups.
Incident in very anti-Del Rettifilio.
So yeah, with the other setup, I'm a lot quicker in the second half of the lap. I don't really notice it so much in the first half with the two chicanes. The brake bias, I'm not really noticing a difference, to be honest.
5 minutes left. Stay focused. We're still in this.
Oh, man. Really letting this Merc. Yeah, I know. What's he going to do, though?
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
Again, I always say it, but I wish I had triple screens. Because I stayed off the throttle for far too long then, expecting him to have gone past me, but still alongside me, and I just couldn't see it. So we could have got that position. Whoa!
Right. Clear right.
Sorry, man. I didn't touch you. I didn't get a contact or a 4X. If that was netcode, but I'm really sorry if that was me, but I didn't get anything on my screen.
P8.
But you can say I didn't touch me. No problem, but you really hit me.
Sorry, man, if that is the case, but it was definitely netcode because I wasn't that close to you on my screen. As I say, I didn't get a 4x or a contact or anything. Sorry, man. I am really sorry. It wasn't intentional.
Don't worry.
Oh, no! For God's sake! Oh,
To track limits. Please, Toby.
that was too busy apologising and not concentrating.
Right.
Yeah, there we go. Me being nice has cost me 4 positions there.
Incident in Ascari.
Oh, God's sake.
To go, 2 minutes.
Oh, we nearly got through the race without a single incident, which, you know, given the rest of the week, would have been pretty incredible. But we've only got 3 incident points, and to be honest, I'm going to take that all day because, as I say, we've had 15 odd, 16 incident points. We've not finished. We finished last, so
P11.
it's not great, but it could have been so much worse going by the history of the other attempts this week. There's still time. We've still got 2 laps, I think. Don't think that was a white flag. I didn't see it. And nothing on my screen or my DDU. Thank you, mate. God, the last thing we want to do is slow this car that just lets past. Down. Come on.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
So, we're lucky that we didn't get damaged with that little shunt. I can't remember. It was all a bit of a blur. I'm pretty sure we hit the wall. But, yeah, we're lucky we didn't get any damage. If anything, I'm amazed that we didn't get a 2x for loss of control or contact. We're lucky there. Right, here we go then, last lap.
1 more lap to go.
I do wonder if we had that set up or we changed it to the usual one that I use, if it would have made a difference to the race. Probably not. Lap times would have certainly been a bit quicker, but I think overall with the position, probably about the same. Ooh. Are these two going to take each other out? That'd be nice. Get us back into that top 10. Stranger things have happened at Ascari, to be honest. There's been a lot of incidents at Ascari this race. And they are very close. Well, as I say, I'm pleased I've got through it. I like Silverstone a couple of weeks ago. I just wanted to get through and have a race where I actually finished it, and I wasn't too bothered about the result. It was just a case of actually doing this race in the end.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
And we did it. It could have been a lot better. We could have been about P8, I think, if we would have not had that spin. But if anything, I guess net code or not, I don't think I certainly didn't hit him
Good drive.
according to the game. But karma and justice might say it's fair that I had that spin and he went past me again. So I'm not going to grumble too much about that. So yeah. Anyway, 3 incident points. I'm pleased with that. That should, given our last few races, even Monza aside, like in the other races that I've done, I've had a fair few incident points. That should give us a nice boost. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I don't want to mess up the in-lap, and I will see you in a minute for the results. So there we have it. We finished a little lower than we could have done. I think just outside the top 10. So yeah, we finished 11th, which is so annoying because I think we were heading, looking at the, yeah, we would have been about 7th, I think. 6th or 7th. Oh, that's so frustrating. We finished it, and to me, that was the goal. I just wanted to finish a race and have a fairly clean race. And 3 incident points, you know, granted that one for the incident at the end. I think we had 2 off tracks at Lesmo, which is about right for me. Well, I say it's about right. Obviously, that's very good given how the other races have gone. So yeah, it could have been a lot worse. You know, we got a positive iRacing gain, only 14, but as you can see, we're only just above 1,000 again because we've just lost so much this week. I think we started the week at about 1150, and yeah, we dropped down to as low as 960 or 970. So I did say a couple of weeks ago that would be the last time we dropped below 1100, and obviously that hasn't been the case. But I'm going to make sure now that I just do not. I need to know that when a race doesn't go my way, or a particular combination in a series, you know, track and car, just do not go my way. Don't try and force it just for the sake of, you know, proving something to myself. Because if it doesn't go your way, and there's no harm in missing a week in a series, just move on, try another race, move on to ACC or something, just leave it, because it's just proved to me that you can try too hard, especially in racing when you're already overdriving the car, as it is sometimes. When you're trying too hard because you want to prove to yourself and desperately finish a race, it's just asking for trouble, and you're just going to bring incident points and incidents onto yourself in terms of crashes and whatnot. So next week or whenever this happens again, I'm not going to try 5 times like I have this week. I'm just gonna, you know, if by the second time it's going the same way and I'm not finishing it, then fine, leave it that week and I'll move on. But anyway, enough of the rambling. As I say, positive iRacing gain, only 14, but that's definitely a step in the right direction after this week. More importantly, though, with the safety rating we've lost, a 0.17 increase is definitely welcome. What I really want to try and do is be above 3 again by the end of the season, so we get our A license. That's not a game breaker for me. You know, if I don't do it, then I'd probably argue that I'm not ready. You could argue already that I'm not ready for my A license, but it'd be nice to get it. But if I'm not going to force it, so you know, if we can have a few good races like that, we'll get it. But otherwise, yeah. We'll see how we go. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that race. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time.